what's up you guys, After Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell. This is season 1 episode 8. While I was like walking around setting stuff up for this reaction, I just started singing the intro song, so maybe I'll have all the lyrics done, worked out by like maybe next week. I don't know, because I mess up lyrics a lot, so I don't know. Anyways, we have an episode to get into, so let's get into it.
Oh my god, I love this song.
Me too.
Have you ever had a moment when you're with the one person in the world you want to be with, and the wind is blowing through your hair, and the song that just describes your entire soul happens to come on, and then the person that you happen to want to be with happens to love the same song, and suddenly you realize you're listening to it together?
Eyes on the road.
And that no matter how crazy your life has gotten, there's this one perfect moment where you could just say that no matter what happens, nothing can take this.
Eyes on the road, eyes on the road.
And then
This is why Eyes on the Road. I mean, I clearly heard brakes. There's no way that would have happened. You would have just stopped. I hate when shows do this.
Max?
Nowhere back.
Max.
oh my god.
How do you feel? Ringing? Any buzzing?
No, I'm fine.
This is gonna be bad.
he
His
alright?
alien
We can't know
blood.
for sure, but his vital
shit.
signs are good.
You were with him?
Yeah.
When did he lose consciousness?
Right after the accident.
What's your relationship?
He's my friend.
Has he been ID'd?
Yes, sir.
Contact his parents right away, get him on a monitor. We need some blood tests. Get me a CBC and a SMOT 12 and draw blood for a trauma panel.
Like, I know that I was just gonna say, like, I know that you, I know that, like, just out of, like, sheer shock and everything, you would call an ambulance, but, like, why, like, you probably should have thought, like, kept thinking and, like, thought about, like, getting Isabel there or something like that to heal him. However, I believe someone actually answered my question, and I don't know whether or not it was technically, it might actually technically be a spoiler, I guess. I think it was in episode 2 on YouTube. Someone answered my question. Max already explained that they can all manipulate molecular structures, but only Max can heal. I didn't know that. Maybe we find out that in this episode, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe that is correct and it's all explained before. But why is it that Max is the only one can heal? I'm curious about that.
You're in a car accident.
Who?
Max Evans and Liz Parker were taken to Roswell Memorial. We'll inform you as soon as we have an update.
Why don't you let me stay on top of it? I know these kids. I want to make sure everything's okay.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Polsky.
Control.
Get to the hospital now. We might have an opportunity.
Max, there's too many people here.
I'm his sister.
No one's supposed to be here.
I realize you're just trying to do your job, but we're all in shock right now. I'm really sorry.
Just keep it low-key.
Thank you.
Weird,
Susan.
interaction?
I'll get the blood.
So I don't get it. What have you guys done before?
Nothing like this has ever happened before.
But what about when you guys get sick?
We don't get sick. We need blood.
Your parents were never like, that's kind of weird. Why do you never get sick?
I'll take some of yours and replace Max's with it.
It can't be mine. They can tell male from female blood.
Then we need to find a guy.
I think I'm tone deaf. You are tone deaf, Lester. That's why I was
Oh,
thinking
hey, I
the
recognize
drums
that guy.
for you.
We need your help.
Okay, I'm making a point here. Point here is musicians get the ladies.
No.
What is that green marking on it? That's so weird.
What are you doing here, medic?
Sorry.
Nothing. Not gonna say anything. Just sorry.
Okay, I have any number of reservations at this particular moment.
No, it's fine, Alex.
God, what are you people hiding? Okay, look, I know best friends are supposed to trust each other on everything.
I can do this.
Incoming. Here, Liz. It'd be best if you don't look.
Thank you, Alex.
Come on, let's go.
He just looked over. He would have seen that.
Susan,
Can I help you?
I wanted to talk to you in private. I was wondering if you'd like to go out with me. On a date sometime.
You seem a bit young.
Age doesn't matter to me. I mean, besides, you know, I've always been more mature than most people I know. I've always found it easier to relate to a woman. We have so much more in common. Girls my age, they just don't do it for me, you know? I can't relate to them. But a woman like you, on the other hand,
Something isn't right.
it's not.
I appreciate the thought. I really do, but I can't do this.
I understand.
Hey, call me when you turn 18.
Gross.
Maybe you should go home.
Liz, what I just did, I could get arrested for. And that's all you have to say to me? Any of you?
Alex.
She said go home.
Great new friends you've made, Liz.
Hey. She's not gonna tell him. Just give her a second.
Wait.
I've been waiting, Liz, and apparently I'm not gonna get an explanation.
It's complicated, okay?
No, it's not okay, Liz. None of this is okay.
Alex, look, you gotta trust me.
What is it, drugs? Is that what this is? You and Max go out for a drive, he gets wasted, almost kills you both. That's what I'm covering for, isn't it?
Alex.
And then you can't use Michael's blood, because he's just as high. So who do you call? You calling your buddy Alex. Stupid, straight Alex who does everything you say because he's such a loyal friend that you lie to and you use whenever you can.
It's not true.
Then tell me the truth, Liz. For once.
You're right. It's drugs.
He's awake.
I was so scared.
I'm okay.
Let's go. Mom's waiting in the car. Oh, my keys are in my purse on the table in Max's room. We were in the middle of a crisis, remember?
I'll go get it. Get him to the car.
Why are you making him go get it?
Forgot her purse. I'm telling you, it was the same guy. The one that followed me into the crash down the other night, he was going through the garbage. And the other guy, the one I saw looking for blood, he was going through Max's charts.
There's nothing for them to find.
This time. But this is the closest call we've ever had.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault, Max.
I didn't say that. But somebody's closing in on us, and unless we do something about it.
The only thing we can do is run.
No, that's not true. We can figure them out before they figure us out.
This is already so out of control, and you just want to make it worse?
I want to know my enemy. That's the only chance we'll ever have.
So how'd it go?
There was a blood test. It came back normal. I think something might have happened.
What do you mean?
Well, there were 5 of them, and they kept coming in and out of his room a lot.
Doing what?
Not sure, but they brought another one in. Tall kid, kind of wiry.
Alex.
I think they switched blood samples.
Just look in the window like you're shopping. Now laugh like I just said something funny.
Max?
We can't let him think we've seen him.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
There's only one way to find out if he's really following us.
First, if the evidence is overwhelming, then here's what actually happened, here's where the material went, and here's the results of our findings.
We did our part. There he is.
Him?
What, you think I'm wrong?
No, he's just so avoidable.
You didn't need your car.
There's nobody around for a couple of blocks. I think we're safe. Safe is not the word I would choose. Safe to follow him.
But not close.
Relax. God, you guys act like I've never tailed someone before.
What are you doing in your spare time, Maria?
Settle, he'll never notice us going backwards.
How long is this gonna last, us waiting here like this?
Why, you got a date?
Maybe.
You know, I'm the one who should be complaining stuck out here with you two.
He's never gonna leave that room.
Never?
Why is Isabel the only one wearing sunnies? Definitely be wearing sunnies.
I'm really late for English, and I have to cover for Maria.
I have trig,
So I guess I'll just see you after school at the car show. Hey. Maybe you could stay for dinner. You know, Blue Moon Burger, Saturn rings, and a Mercury milkshake for $3.99.
Sounds tempting, but I should probably get home. Mom thinks I'm still recuperating.
You know, when I saw you in that car, I thought you were... It was like I couldn't breathe, you know?
I never got a chance to thank you for what you did at the hospital.
It was Alex who did it. You know, he really came through. He always does. Max?
We can't. Tell him.
I know.
But we have to tell him something.
You mean lie?
Isabel saw him talking with Kyle today.
He saved your life, Max.
Look, I know it's hard, but...
I already told him that it was drugs.
Did he believe you?
I think so.
Liz, I'm so sorry.
I guess these are the things you do when you feel a certain way about someone.
I guess.
I still don't understand why I have to do this.
I told you I need a lookout.
Isn't that what Isabel's doing?
Okay, so I need 2 lookouts.
You don't trust me. That's it, isn't it? You don't trust me. You give Isabel the real job because I had to...
You're gonna get us caught is what you're gonna do. Now stay watch and shut up.
Listen. Any babysitter worth her salt knows that the best place to look is in the garbage can. It's always revealing.
Moss. His name's Moss.
First name or last name?
I don't know.
Keep looking, Sherlock. What is it?
Looks like a phone number.
Local.
What are you doing?
You want to find out who's on the other end of the line, don't you?
Topolsky. Hello?
That was Miss Topolsky. Miss Topolsky as in school Miss Topolsky. Either she's taking her job
Really
way too
fucking
seriously or she's not
stupid. Do
exactly a
you
guidance
just
counselor.
like you're like you should have come up with another name. I'm just saying.
Straight to the cupcake inside. Can I join you?
Oh, yeah, sure, here.
Actually, I'm glad I ran into you. Remember that AP tutorial we talked about in computer languages
You're
for next
drunk,
semester?
you kid.
You're in.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe you put that together for me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good things happen to good people, Alex. I heard what you did for Max.
You did?
Getting over to the hospital right away like that after his accident. I heard a group of you went.
How do you,
The school keeps me in the loop about these things, in case anybody wants to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, well, yeah, we just, wanted to see how he was doing, you know? No big thing.
Don't sell yourself short, Alex. And that's how you find out who your real friends are, who shows up in situations like that. I must admit, I have my concerns about Max, but if he's a friend of
Are you talking about Max? Well, Max is just fine. In fact, he's back at school. So there's nothing to worry about, right?
Right.
Why don't you stop by my office later? We'll talk some more.
Thanks again.
Alex. Please.
I had a therapist who'd say, talking to you is detrimental to my mental health.
I'm sorry, Alex, for everything.
Get that off your chest now?
No, look, Alex, I need to make sure that you haven't told anybody anything about the hospital. You know, about that drug thing.
Look, are we all covering for Max now? Is that it? I mean, me and Kyle.
Kyle?
Well, he knows too, doesn't he? How long do you think you can keep something like this a secret before it all blows up in your face and then...
Ew.
Oh, God. Oh,
Alex,
God.
are you okay? Let me help you.
No, Liz, I don't need your help, all right? I can take care
Oh,
of
is
myself.
this to test the blood? That's fucked up.
Tough game of dodgeball, Whitman?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Loser.
Anyway, so Space Boy is looking at this guy's aftershave, so I tell him to look in the trash, because, you know, that's where you find the best trash. And what do we find?
A phone number. So I put it together, and I figured the best way to find out who's on the other end of the line is to call.
I'd still be there if I hadn't picked up the phone and dialed. And of course, he takes this opportunity to lean in as close to me as possible.
So I can barely hear because she's hanging all over me trying to listen. But there's no way I wouldn't recognize that voice.
Clear as a bell, no mistake.
Topolsky.
That's right, Miss Topolsky, all-American guidance counselor and big fat liar.
Never trust a blonde.
Are you sure?
Positive. I smelled it from day one, remember?
Oh yeah, this is bad. Really bad.
Who knows how much she's found out about us already?
Or who she's heard it from.
Or who she'll tell.
Alex was with her. I heard them talking about Max.
He's not a snitch. And besides, he doesn't know anything to tell. Does he?
Liz told him we were into drugs, just to get him to stop asking questions.
Great. That'll be a lot easier to explain to Mom and Dad.
He's not gonna say anything.
He's not gonna say anything.
Right.
You okay?
Not really.
I think we need to talk.
About what?
About what you did for me at the hospital.
Yeah, what? What was that? I'd like to know.
You saved my life.
You screwed up mine.
I didn't mean to.
You're here to threaten me now, right? I mean, try to scare me into shutting up about faking the whole sample thing.
You told Topolsky?
No, she told me. Wanted me to sign some sort of confession.
Did you?
Now you know what it's like being in the dark, Max.
Alex, I'm trying to protect you.
I didn't know so many people cared.
Moments. It's amazing how one can just change things so radically. How a wild horse deciding to cross the road at that exact time could be responsible for Max being discovered. I need one more moment now. One more chance to change direction. To stop something bad from turning into something worse. Thanks for coming.
I bet you hear 1,000 times, but it just doesn't feel the same. You know?
Yeah, I know. You've been my friend since Miss Elmer's class in the 5th grade.
No. We actually met in 4th, but you didn't notice me till 5th.
Yes. And I've come to you with every problem I've ever had.
Until now.
No, even now. What happened at that hospital with Max, that was like the most important thing I've ever had to do in my life. And I called you. Alex, this is the hardest thing I have ever asked anyone to do. I need you now. I need you to believe in me, even though I can't tell you what you want to know.
Because of Max.
No, forget Max, Alex. This is between us. Look, I told you before that this was complicated. Well, maybe it's not. There is a right side, and there is a wrong side. And if you choose the wrong side right now, Alex, something really terrible is going to happen to all of us. I am begging you, Alex, if 5 years of friendship have meant anything to you, please trust me. I swear to you, I am on the right side.
Your job is drugs, though.
I thought about what you said, and I'm not worried about me right now. It's Liz. Look, if I do this, if I give you what you want, what happens to her?
She'll be questioned. They'll probably want to do some medical tests to make sure she wasn't harmed in any way.
But no police, right? But if they're involved in drugs, then it is drugs, isn't it?
Just write down everything that happened at the hospital, and we'll take it from there. Is something wrong, Liz?
Can I see you for a second? Privately, it's really important.
You can go ahead and start that project we were talking about.
Look, I don't know what Alex has been telling you, but there is something that you should know.
I'm listening.
It's just that, Alex, he's sort of changed all of a sudden. I don't know, it's like he's paranoid or something. See, we have been friends forever, and this year I have made some new friends, and I just think that he's feeling a little hurt. Has he ever said anything to you about this at all?
Liz, you know I can't discuss my counseling sessions with other students.
Yeah, no, I understand that. It's just that I'm afraid that he might be saying some things to you that could really hurt somebody.
We both know Alex. I think we can trust that he'll do the right thing, don't you?
But you don't understand his state of mind right now.
Let's let Alex speak for himself, okay? Now I really should get back to him.
No, wait, Mr. Polsky, wait. I mean, can't we just talk about this more?
You've been banned.
If you think you've just helped yourselves, you're wrong. You're playing games with something very dangerous.
What's the FBI doing at West Roswell?
This isn't going to end just because you know who I am. I was on your side. I just hope your friend Max doesn't end up in the wrong hands without me here.
You are going to tell me exactly what has been going on with Max and Topolsky and the actual FBI, or I swear, Liz, this is the end of you and me being friends.
No, Alex, don't say things.
What, something that I won't go through with? Liz, I'm not kidding. Either you tell me the truth, or I walk.
Alex, I can't.
Huh. It's interesting because in the first episode, Maria gave her the same ultimatum and she blurted it out immediately. So either he doesn't mean as much to her as Maria does, or she's grown. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Roswell, Season 1, Episode 8. You know, I felt kind of bad for Alex there. You know, he was helping them out, but just had no one telling him the truth. It just felt very used at the end there, I think. Which is kind of sad. I'm glad that they did something with this character this episode, because, like, he's kind of just been very much in the background. But yeah. Decent episode. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.